It's Sunday morning and it's quite early. I'm the only one up again, and I've slept on my dad's sofa. Dad was babysitting last night because I was working. And today, me and Izzy are really lucky because we've been given, or we are being given, free tickets to this, which is the Wizard of Oz film being screened, I think, with an actual live orchestra in St David's Hall in Cardiff. We're going with a group of people that we are associated with. And you know what? It's nearly a whole year now since I made my very first YouTube video. And that was going to the opera. Did it on my iPhone 4. Here it is. And the sound was rubbish. Anyway, it's still up. Anyway, we had free tickets to that as well, and it's with the same group of people. So we're really looking forward to that. But right now, I'm just going to watch some vlogs on my phone and drink tea under my duvet before anyone else gets up. Just having a little look to see what we've got coming up today. Got activities going on, we have. Hey, we're making a big saving. Look how much it would have cost otherwise. £21.50 and £11.50. Oh, we're lucky. We're at the train station. It's bowing down with rain as usual, and we're on our way into town. I'm trying to get in on the shot here.
Ow!
Oh, sorry, did I poke you in the eye?
Yeah.
Where are we off to, Izzy?
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
What is that dangling up there now? It's usually shoes, isn't it, Isabel?
Normally, like trainers with the laces tied together so they don't hang.
Yes, I don't know if this is a Cardiff speciality.
Probably.
You experienced the trainers suspended from overhead wires phenomenon in your town? Please tell us in the comments below.
Because we want to know.
Yes, we do. There's St David's Hall right there. That's where we're going for our show, but we're a little bit early, so we're off to stock up on snacks. It's just gone 1 o'clock, so we're going to head to St David's Hall now and see what's happening in there. Definitely in the right place. Look who's outside. The Lion and the Tin Man. We're in, and Isabel straight away is onto the treasure hunt. What? You haven't?
Found it.
No way.
What's that? Oh, it's Toto.
I wouldn't have known that was Toto. I can tell you're a bit of an expert. Right, so she's written that down on the list. How many have you got to find?
6.
And she's off, looking for the next clue. Will it be down here? Anything in there? Is that the treasure? No, they do say one man's trash is another man's treasure. Might be treasure to somebody. Not in here? No? Okay. We reckon we've exhausted this level, so going up to level 1.
Go and get that one.
Don't think it's here. Are we going up again? Is it by the cloakroom? For the cloaks. Oh, hello. You having any luck?
No.
Is it by the gamelan? She's got it. What's number 2?
The wand.
The wand. Anything out here?
No.
She says she doesn't want to have her face painted. She must be getting too old for these things. Oh no. Number 3. Upstairs. Let's have a look at these gamelan instruments. I have been known to have a bit of a go at gamelan in my past. This is a Javanese gamelan set. They're basically tuned metallophones. Very beautiful indeed, very soothing and really lovely to play. There's a camera crew down there. I think they're interviewing children. Is that treasure? Let's have a look. Oh dear. Oh my goodness, it looks like the furniture moving staff has had an accident. She said there was one by there. The Lion's badge. Ah, I see. We've come right bang on the time to start pretty much, just a couple of minutes afterwards, so we've got virtually the place to ourselves at the moment. It's quite cool. It's good for filming, so I don't have to worry about having anyone else in the shot. I can just move like that bit and then there's no one in it. Yay! She's got 5 out of 6. I'll show you the next one. Ta-da! Izzy says she's found the real treasure. She's found a huge stash of sweeties secreted up on the stage. Go zoom. Wet wipes. Looks like they're expecting whatever that session is to be messy. But you get sweets afterwards. She's off. I'm doing this on a Zoom lens. I'm miles away. Bye. I'm being left behind. Oh no, she's come back. We've got one more to find. We've just been all the way back down and all the way back up again, still looking for the 6th treasure. Oh, Isabel's waving.
I found it.
You haven't. Here it is. Tin Man's Hut. I don't know what these are. Any idea? She's changed her mind about the face painting. She's nipped in quick before the queue forms. Isn't that right? Yes, it is. Very glittery and sparkly, lovely.
Yeah.
And you got a prize, didn't you?
Yeah.
For completing the treasure hunt.
Nice pencil. Very pretty.
The next thing on the list is members of the Welsh National Opera Orchestra are here with instruments to try. Would you like to have a go now that you're here?
Maybe, okay.
Go and have a little nose and see what's going on. Back up we go again. We've got a seat right at the front and we're getting ready for the sing-along. We've got our lyric sheets. Delphi Gani, come and sing.
You've got a pasta crumb on my foot.
Oh, sorry, there. We enjoyed that sing-along and we're all the way up on level 6. So up we go. Long climb, lots of stairs. We've had to sneak out just like a few minutes before the end to get our trains because they're too early on a Sunday. I don't know where we are. We've come ended up in some back passage somewhere. Oh yeah, this looks like... Oh. Oops. And here we are, about 10 minutes later, and we've walked straight onto our train, which was waiting very conveniently for us here at the platform, which is just as well, because it is...
pouring with rain.
Certainly is. What did you think of the show, Isabel?
Very good. It was basically the Wizard of Oz movie, exactly the same as it normally is, apart from it's got a live orchestra through all the music. Very nice.
Yeah. It was very cleverly synchronised. I don't know if he had a click in his ear or anything. But I can't imagine the original 1930s soundtrack was done to a click. I mean, it sounded like they were, you know, slowing down and speeding up, sort of to emphasise the feeling and all that. So I don't know how he did it, whether he had a synchronised click in his ear.
It was exactly the same music as the original movie because I watched it.
Yeah, I'm not so familiar with it. I don't think I'd even seen it before, apart from maybe as a child, like on a black and white portable telly, maybe.
So it was like the music was like exactly the same.
And did you enjoy the sing-along? What did you think of that? The free foyer events. There were all the treasure hunt and the sing-along and the face painting. That was all free. What did you think of the sing-along?
Not as good as the film.
Well, that's understandable. It was mostly...
Still good though.
You were one of the older children there, definitely,
Yeah.
weren't you? But there was lots of sort of interactive stuff, lots of singing and lots of actions to do with it. They did a big vocal warm-up exercise which was themed with the film, didn't they?
I'm young at heart.
You are young at heart, you don't mind. Any old excuse for a good sing-song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, homeward bound.
Yeah.
I'm back home in my noisy, blowy house with all the dehumidifier and the blowy things on. First job I had was to put a wash on because I managed to fix the washing machine all by myself. Cue to the footage I took of it, even though I wasn't vlogging that day, just because it was so, you know, exciting. There's something in there. Ugh. God knows what this is stinking now because I've just been trying for days. Ugh. It's so wedged. Unbelievable. Went for the mole grips in the end because the pliers didn't work. on my boyfriend's advice. Oh, there we are. Again, one of Izzy's gloves. Totally wedged. I have a net that I put these in. I don't know how this one sneaked in. I've got a net with a zip on. I think that can go in the bin, that one. What do you reckon, guys? So yeah, that was me fixing the washing machine all by myself. Go me. That's one wash load done already and another load gone in. Izzy's about to go in the bath.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to put the rubbish out. Well, recycling anyway. We have doorstep recycling collections once a week in our part of the world. I quite like putting the rubbish out because I feel like all the rubbish from last week is going out and we're starting the week anew. The black bag waste is only collected once a fortnight and that can be a bit of a pain, especially as we're restricted to 2 bags per household. And we're only 2 people, so quite often we've only got half a bag a fortnight anyway because most of it's recycled. But occasionally if I'm having a big chuck out, it's a real pain, so they just won't take it. But I bought extra big bin bags, ka-ching, because they didn't say what size bags. So sometimes I've been having a chuck out, I've got these massive, huge bags that look like they could fit an adult male inside. It's wedged up against my front gate. It just started to tip down the exact seconds I went out there. Huge, great big splatty raindrops. But anyway, now I'm gonna cook something. I've still got the really annoying blowers on in my kitchen. They're so noisy. I don't even want to film in there with it on. I haven't edited the last footage yet, so as far as I'm aware there might be like massive amounts of wind noise and it might be unusable. I don't know yet till I've done it. I know what I'm gonna make. I've decided. I forgot I went to the Chinese supermarket the other day. I've got mock duck, so I'm gonna make mock duck stir fry, and I also bought these great big fat juicy noodles that are like squishy and moist already in the packet. Very nice. Mock duck is made of gluten, so if you can't tolerate gluten, don't buy mock duck. But it is completely vegetarian and it comes in a kind of sweet, salty, Chinesey sauce. So it spices up your cooking, alright. I don't know how healthy it is, it's probably full of sugar. Doesn't look too bad actually. With the ingredients. Fried gluten, water, soy sauce, water, soybean, wheat and salt. Sugar and salt. Oh, that's quite simple then. Usually my rule of thumb is if the list of ingredients isn't too long, it's probably not quite as bad for you as it otherwise could be. Mind you, sugar is one of the big ingredients, so maybe not. But anyway, it's very nice. That's what it looks like. It comes in a sort of juice, which I usually just tip in there as a stock. It comes out in lumps like that. And I usually just cut it up and chuck it in. That's my stir fry so far. It's got celery, peppers, broccoli, monchoux, gibbons, or spring onions. Oh, I'm steaming my lens up. Hang on, give me a minute. Right, we've unsteamed. This is a gibbon, what we call a gibbon in Wales. I think they are known as, well, they're known as spring onions. I don't think I know. What do you call them? I've bunked it all in now. It's in the same pan, it's kind of just cooking in the steam. I've totally just made that up. I've no idea how to actually cook Chinese food. I just invented that as I went along based on whatever I had in my house. I also chucked in a generous squirt of Kikkoman soy sauce, which is my favourite brand, yummy, and garlic. Quite a lot of that. I'm looking forward to having that once Izzy gets out of the bath. It's quite late at night now. I'm going to end the vlog. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Please give a like if you liked the video to help the channel to grow. If you want to know when we upload, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Goodbye.